Holler is intended for mature audiences only, so your mom is definitely invited. Sometimes controversial, always engaging. It's the podcast that lets your voice be heard. It's the podcast that shouts you out. It's time to holler. Can you dig it?
I could eat a unicorn one day through a Pop-Tart.
I like...
Touch your shoes.
You like the jizzy part?
Yeah, I like the way it explodes.
You like it?
And to swallow it down, oh my God.
Your tweets, snaps, Facebook comments, and even phone calls. Holler any way you want.
They used to give kids opiates to keep them quiet.
This is much less offensive than that.
JD, Brian, and Gracie. Holler at your boy. And a girl.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Holler. It is the fucking Quarantina wine mixer right now, babies. Yes. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Can everybody out there in our group chat hear me all right?
Get my way, man.
Wonderful. My name is JD. I am currently in my own home right now, practicing safe social distancing like y'all should be too. I'm hanging out here with some good friends of mine. To my, in this situation, it looks like bottom left, is my good buddy Brian. What's up, Brian? How you doing? Wait.
JD, what is up? It's so weird to not be in the same room with you this round. And like you said, we are practicing safe social distancing. And it's just me and my dog here in my house, and we're both good. Guys, Holler Nation, whether you're listening on Spotify or you're watching us stream live on Facebook, we're so happy to have you here. You guys are bored. We're bored too, so we may as well give you a show. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Brian, your co-host. I want you guys to find me on Twitter and interact with me there. You can find me at Holler at Brian. That is my favorite platform. Joined by us always, it is our co-host with the airplane headset on. It is Gracie.
Hi, my name is Rachel, and I'll be your airline pilot for the evening. So fasten your seatbelt, bitches. It's going to be a wild ride.
This is the weirdest outdoor show ever.
Didn't know they were on a... we're supposed to be social distancing. Sorry, guys. Flight's canceled.
Yeah, there's no airplanes.
No.
Sorry, flight's canceled. Hey, holler at me on Twitter at Holler at Gracie. It's my favorite place right now. So, yeah.
Yeah.
No flights, sorry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
not getting your buddy back either.
welcome to the show. We're doing the best with what we got right now. If it's weird and janky, whatever, that's how it goes. We don't know how long we'll have to do it this way. We're not sure. We're going to talk all about that because we got a good buddy of ours who we've never had you on the show before, but your name is Cole Woodard. How are you doing, sir?
Doing well. Social distancing, loving myself. Lots of loving myself.
Yeah.
But that's besides
Welcome, Cole.
Do what you got to do, pal.
That air horn probably knocked you out a little bit. There might be a little lag here and there, so the show is going to be that way.
Oh.
It is what it is. Cole, you've been a good buddy of ours for a long time.
JD's face is right now.
My face is what right now?
It's frozen for like 10 seconds of just you going.
Oh, yeah, that'll
With
happen.
a big smile on your face.
That's going to end up happening.
Dirty
So
smile.
just let it roll. Audio is really kind of what matters. Right now, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, how you doing? Hit us up in the chat. Gracie's going to check all that stuff out. If you're watching us on YouTube later, that's what's up.
Yeah.
If you're listening on any of your favorite podcast apps, thank you for checking us out. We excuse the audio quality. It's going to be the way it is because we're doing this the way we're doing it now. So that's how it is. We're going to talk, obviously, about what's going on in the world today. Not like you guys haven't been talking about it, but hey, shit, we have a show, so we're going to talk about our opinions on it. We're also going to drink online with y'all, so freaking do that with us, please. I guess, though, what else are we going to talk? Brian, I mean, is there anything else we're going to kind of talk about here?
I think we're going to let the snaps run the show this round.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, there's a lot going on in the world. And so if you guys want to join me, I would love to lead the way in the official Holler toast. And let me tell you, this is the wise words of our very own West Virginia governor. This is Governor Jim Justice, a.k.a. Jimmy Tsunami, leading the way in the Holler toast. in this tough time. So guys out there, if you're drinking with us, hold up your shotties, because here we go. And again, this is Governor Jim Justice. I'll tell you this. If I'm going to tell you all one thing today, it's this. And if you just take a moment and think about it, just one moment, you'll realize that. And that's why I'm telling you. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, y'all. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Good. Woo! Y'all see my cool mug? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Everybody out there in Facebook Live world, is everything sounding okay, looking okay? I mean, I'm sure it's going to be laggy. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if any of y'all ever, been a part of this show, I mean, this is crazy. What a world right now. What do y'all think? All right.
Well, I think it's so weird that even in podcast world, it's kind of like brought us to where we can't even podcast in the same room. We are podcasting from different houses. I'm glad the future can do that. That's really sweet. But at the same time, holy shit, whoever in a million years thought we were going to sit here and go, hey guys, there's a pretty bad virus right now, so we're going to just everybody stay at home and podcast. What the hell is going on?
True. Shit. Cole, how do you...
It's weird. The whole thing is crazy.
So Cole, you live now. This is interesting. We've never done this way. We're in. I'm currently in my house on this side of the city. Brian's in his house on that side of the city. Gracie's in her house on the other side of the city, and you're all the way in fucking Florida.
Florida man.
Florida man.
Fucking Florida man.
Every good podcast has a Florida man. That's a science fact.
How are things in Florida compared to somewhere like West Virginia, dude? I mean, like shit. I mean, you lived up here for quite a while, obviously before, but now you live down there. What, is it any different? I mean, is everybody just still staying home and shit, or are they also not staying home? Apparently, what I'm hearing.
Basically, they were like, the governor came on and was like, hey guys, we're not going to do a quarantine like everyone else because it's our busy time of year, so we need the money that people are bringing down here. So we're just going to let everyone come down, but just don't leave the house. So it's basically the cities are running it. So like here in Jacksonville, our mayor came in and was like, hey everyone, if you're not an essential business, you're not allowed to be open. We're closing the beaches. They closed everything. But the governor was like, we'll let the cities dictate what they do.
Now,
Okay.
Cole, if someone were to go down to the beach, would they be like arrested? How does that work then?
There's cops there. They're just not letting you on the beach. Like, there's just like cops parked every so often. And if you try to get on the beach, you're like, you're not allowed here.
Okay,
So they'll just kind of like escort you out of there, you believe?
I wanted to
Right.
know. I wanted to know about
That's
that
very interesting.
because obviously the past week and a half that this has all been going down. This is still the first 10 days of all this at least for us. This has been an issue in the world for months now. But yeah, I loved seeing that shitty fucking article about the spring breakers being like, man, if I get the coronavirus, dude, I just get the coronavirus, man. Like, fuck it. Like, dude, if it happens, it happens. I'm here to party. I've been waiting for months to do this, dog. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let this ruin my spring break. It was insane interviews, and let's just jump right into that. There were a lot of people bitching online, and I think all of our watchers and us, we're all gonna agree on this because I think we're all closer to the same age here. They were blaming millennials, and millennials, which is us, we had to step up and say, hey guys, we're all in our 30s. This is Gen Z on the beaches. It's a whole different, and it's very confusing.
We're all in our 30s, and none of us really go out and do anything anyway. We're the fucking stay-at-home generation. Like we're like, what? I've got internet. I don't need to go out and socialize. We're the safest generation out there.
Yeah, I did spring break 15 years ago.
Well, shit. We're obviously going to
Holy
continue.
shit! It really.
We're going to obviously continue talking about the COVID-19 situation that's going on. The entire world obviously been talking about it. We're going to talk about our own personal situations, what we've all been kind of having to deal with when it comes to this. Because I mean, this is a interesting thing. What we're trying to do is practice social distancing, which means staying away from each other. But I feel like in some ways it's bringing a lot more people together, especially online and things like that. I'm seeing a lot more positive things than I am seeing negative stuff, and that's what I'm pumped about, and I hope everybody else is kind of feeling that way. But hell, you know, I say we open up some responses. Let's talk to people online. That's what this whole show's supposed to be about, right?
Yeah, that's what the whole thing's about. Hey JD, let me lead the way a second here, real quick. I do want to say hey to a few people. First of all, hello to Brittany. Both Britneys out there watching. We got two of you right there. Hello to Jason. Hello to Kyle. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Feel free to comment anytime during the show. We'll yell at you. Cole, by the way, I do want to intro our other floating head here for those that are just joining us, for those listening to the podcast. So our other floating head, a.k.a. our guest this evening, is Florida man Cole Woodard down in Jacks Beach, Florida. Cole in the past has been kind enough to let us come down and enjoy the podcast down there, and I hope that we can do that again one day. But also, Cole is an attorney, so I think this is going to be the first attorney that we have on Holler. So if you guys have any small legal questions, please put them in the chat below, and Cole will drink whiskey and try to give you some advice as we podcast.
Hell yeah.
It doesn't get any more holler than that right there.
Let's keep that. Yeah, that's fucking great. As he drinks whiskey. Oh, yeah. Everybody, by the way, we've never done this kind of thing before, so we're just kind of letting it free form. We hope this is just, you know, giving you a little respite in your life and shit. But what I am going to do, since we're all drinking together online, which I've been doing a lot of that this week, I've got a bunch of Never Have I Ever cards, and just randomly I'm going to pick one. And if you've done it, you have to take a drink. So just let me know.
Okay.
We're going to play it out this way. This was a hit.
Wahlberg.
This was a hit earlier this week when I was video conferencing, hangout, all that shit. It was a hit before. It was great. Did you guys know, by the way? So the app we're using for this is called Zoom. It's basically it's a video conferencing app. You know what I'm saying? But there's cool little fucking things you can do with it. Like, for example, I'm about to go to fucking Paris. Hey! What? It's the Eiffel Tower behind me,
Maybe
y'all.
it's at the Eiffel Tower.
And look at how I'm phasing in and out like a ghost. It's awesome.
JD, it's like on Forgetting Sarah Marshall when he changed the background to Hawaii, and he's like, "I'm doing the hula."
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's the luau." He's like, "No, it's. I'm pretty sure it's the hula. Doing the hula."
Here, I'm now going to go to a completely abandoned fucking New York Times Square. Look. There's one person running in the street. There's nobody out. Well, there's a bunch of fucking people over here. Shit. You guys are not You're not practicing safe social distancing.
Squash them. You are Godzilla.
I am. I'm a ginormous man. And then I've got another one here. This will be a lot of fun. I'm going to go to Iowa. Welcome to Iowa.
Don't be talking smack about Iowa. I love it there.
Did you randomize
Flat.
Google
Of
Maps?
course,
How did you
Gracie
know?
would
Lots
love
of corn
Iowa.
and soybeans.
You love Iowa,
I
Gracie?
love Iowa.
Fuck.
Very flat, lots of corn and soybeans and cows.
LaCandace, what's up?
Jeez.
Brittany wants you to paint her like one of your French girls.
Okay. Holler at me later about that. We'll figure out a good time for that. Let's hell yeah. Let's talk to Holler Nation real quick. That was the whole point of this damn show. That's why we did this. We're gonna come right back, talk more about the quarantine, talk more with Cole. But let's go ahead and jump right into the fucking social media shit. That's what we're here for. Let's do it. Brian, lead the way, brother.
Yeah, what I would like to do is kind of announce my poll, my question here, and then go around for our answers first, and then let's talk to everyone else. Let's get ours out of the way, just short and sweet here. So, my question this evening, what is something that you wouldn't normally do with people around that you do when you're alone? So, I didn't want people to really overthink that. It just is what it is. For example, my answer is two things. First of all, I essentially walk around my house naked. Like, I just wear underwear and walk around all day, every day. Cole's like, Brian has stayed at my house too many times. Cole unfortunately knows this. No fucks are given.
That's hilarious.
Normally I wouldn't walk around in my underwear 24/7, but at my house, man, clothes got to come off. Second thing, I'm a sloppy ass eater when I'm by myself, and I'm very cordial when I'm with other people. So like, I will drink out of the 2-liter. Yeah. Cole, you don't talk. Okay, enough about me. So, JD, what do you do? When people aren't around.
I definitely, when people are not around, beatbox and make the dumbest noises constantly possible. I pretty much do that when I'm around you guys anyway too. But I definitely, when I'm alone and it's just me and there's total silence, I kind of can't handle it. So I just fucking start like saying shit, stupid shit, beatboxing, I don't know, fucking making my own gibberish language. I feel like a lot of people do that, but that's definitely something I do for sure.
Gracie, how about you? What do you do when nobody's around?
I probably just start dancing randomly. Just like I'll get a song in my head and I'll just start just dancing around, usually.
That's cool.
What songs get stuck in your head, like from when you're with the children at your job?
Like the ABCs or like Baby Shark.
Fuck.
I'm just fucking kidding. Like, I don't know. And sometimes I'll turn on the Y2K channel on my Roku and just
do you ever,
rock
Gracie,
out
ever
in my
dance,
living room.
Gracie, ever dance this one?
Where in the world is
Carmen San Diego?
No, not lately.
Oh, shit. All right, how about this one?
Take the shots on the internet.
No.
All right.
Cole, what about you, dude? What do you do when nobody's around?
Probably sit naked Indian style on my couch watching cartoons, eating Cool Ranch Doritos.
Where do the balls
Fuck
go?
yeah.
What?
Very rarely are people around for that, but it has happened.
Balls out? Like balls out? Balls out, or do you do the underwear thing? Are you?
Oh, balls out.
Balls out.
Balls out.
But like, what do you do? Like, where do you put your stuff?
It's an Indian
Just on
style.
your
It just sits
legs?
right there. It's
on top of my feet, so they're out for the world to see.
on
That's
top of
really
your
weird.
feet.
It's really weird.
You better wash your feet, dude.
20 seconds, at least.
And the ABCs twice.
Okay, I would like to shout out Mr. Jim E. Toledo, who commented on my Facebook poll and says what he does is scratch his balls.
Oh,
Thank you, Jimothy.
Thank you, Jimothy.
We have Facebook. Brandy says, I will eat out of a chip bag or cereal box or drink right out of a 2-liter.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Same
Sick.
thing. It's
Hell
just like,
yeah.
hey, nobody's
And you
watching.
don't do that in front of other people, because that's not smart or nice or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Brian,
All right, well, I'm going to head on over to Snapchat and open up a few if you guys don't mind.
hell yeah, dog. Do it. Make it happen.
Let's kick this thing off with Corey, a.k.a. Corey Gressel. What's up, Corey?
What's going on, Holler? Alrighty, some things I do when no one's looking. I probably scratch myself more than I should, and then sometimes I'll pick my teeth, and then kind of just make sure that my boogers aren't
So
hanging
more
out.
ball
You know what I
scratching.
mean?
There we go, 2 in a row. He went straight from the balls to the teeth. Though.
To the
See,
teeth.
He needs to brush his teeth.
And then the boogers. Yeah. Don't
And
touch
then
your
the
face as
boogers.
much.
This next snap we're gonna open up from Corey. This is Megatron 483.
2 Corys in a row.
Corey says butt stuff is what he does.
Oh.
What?
With
I
yourself
guess he's
or
in
with
his,
other
he's
people?
in his own butt.
Well, I mean, it's
I don't know.
yourself.
This next snap comes from Will. Will, what's up, dude?
This is easy, and I bet you're going to get a bunch of these answers. Sing and dance.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like cut loose, belt it, scream it, or work up a sweat, dancing.
You know, if you'd put all of us together, what you would get is dancing, singing, with balls jangling around naked, and then picking your teeth.
It would basically be like a West Virginia gentleman's club.
I'll tell you this: if I'm gonna tell you one thing, it's that right there.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
All right, well, I'm gonna cut my snaps off right there, JD. If you want to move over to your poll, and
Yeah,
see what the audience has.
Well, did we all get a chance to? Yeah, we all did get a chance to answer that one's good. We're good to go. We got the balls and the dancing and the beatboxing and the other stuff. So my thing was, this is interesting. Both of these polls are very, very similar in a way, but I mean, it's obviously about our current social situation. My question for everybody out there was, what's your current favorite thing to do to pass the time while you're social distancing? Ours, obviously, I think collectively is doing a silly podcast like this. Oh, that was so weird. I just saw it looked like Brian and Gracie just kissed because both of your faces were like next to each other. Anyway,
We're like the fucking Brady Bunch in here. Gracie, look at me.
here's a story of a girl named Gracie. She,
is it working?
all right. Anyway, so yeah, I think my current favorite thing is I've been taking this time, and I think I'll get a lot of answers like this. My current favorite thing is I've been catching up on a lot of stuff I haven't been able to watch because I have been so busy and then instantly not busy. Is anybody else feeling that shit? Where like I was working 40+ hours a week, and now I'm working a very small amount. Anybody else getting that? What's that?
Well, dude, I think as far as this podcast goes, you're gonna be in the minority. I believe you are surrounded by 3 essential employees.
Well,
That's a big term this week.
Yeah, technically I'm an essential employee too. I just don't have as many hours because we have enough. We're an essential business, but we have employees, and they all want to have the ability to work. So, that's what. But basically, like, this is the first time that I've had a lot of extra time in a minute, probably over a year now, and so I've been trying to catch up on some things I haven't seen. I think I'm going to start myself a Letterboxd account. I haven't done that one yet. It's a big thing. It's kind of like IMDb, but it's a little bit more social.
Yeah, I started one of those.
I haven't watched Tiger King yet. I know. Fucking crucify me. Sorry. It's going to happen. I swear I'm going to get it. I'll knock it all out in one day, too, just like everybody else is saying. Yeah, I am. But, yeah, so that's a simple answer, but I went ahead and knocked it right out. How about y'all? Gracie, you go. What do you got to say? Gracie.
Well, I have been introducing the little to all of the classic Disney movies on Disney Plus.
That's killer.
And we've cooked a lot at home.
Cool.
Gracie is a Disney. She's a Disney dictionary. So I see that you're just continuing to stack your current knowledge.
Yeah, because I'm going to kick your ass whenever we do Real Dumb.
Bring it on. You'll choke. You'll choke, Gracie.
I won't.
Are you
No, I
teaching?
won't.
Are you teaching the little one how to cook too while you're doing it?
That's all I'm doing because I still have to go to work every day.
I don't know if you heard
Say
me
what?
there. Are you teaching your little one how to cook while you're doing all that? I mean, everybody I feel like is cooking a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Casey Castle, what's up, dude?
What's something new that
she cooks a lot.
what's a new cooking technique your little one has learned or anything, or is she getting better at something or anything like that?
I don't know. She just wants to be in the middle of it. So tomorrow morning we've already made a plan because it's Saturday and I get to be home. We're gonna make banana chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh hell yeah! I want some now. Put peanut butter on them. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, we have peanut butter. Just honk whenever you're outside. I'll put you a to-go box on the porch.
Oh, sick! You got curbside pickup? Wonderful.
You get
By the
curbside
way,
pickup.
businesses are really doing that. You pull up and you honk, and they come out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true.
What a time!
I think that just an aside to that kind of thing, I think that that's going to continue on way more often after all this. All these businesses are going to offer that as a constant thing because they're going to see all their sales go up. I was actually talking with a friend of mine who's managed many fucking restaurants, and he explained to me how one place that he managed actually saw all their sales increase by hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, because somebody decided, I don't want to have to make this person come into the store to pick up their shit. They're just going to call when they get here, and I'll just take it to their car. And it was like raining outside, and they gave them an extra $20 in cash, and it's just like, wow, that was so bam. And then the invention of curbside to go pick up was created. But
Yeah,
I think
awesome.
all these places are going to start doing that more often. Cole, my brother, how have you been fucking social distancing, man?
I've worked from home for a week and a half now, so I have been working a shit ton. Worked probably 60 plus hours this week.
Jeez.
Last week I got back in the stock market, which was a really good time to get back in the stock market.
Apparently so. Yeah.
And I've cleaned my entire apartment probably 5 times now. So cleaning, stock market, and just working a shit ton.
Wow. So yeah, you being one of the, you are you work in legal services. I mean, you're essentially a lawyer. You can do your caseload at home a lot of times, right? I mean, do you think it's going to change how a lot of shit's done in the future anyway? I mean, if we've proven to ourselves that we don't have to go to the damn office and we're still being productive, you think it's going to be something when we come out the other end of this? It's going to be like, shit, more and more people can just fucking work from home. We don't have to do this damn stupid shit.
I think it is, and it's weird the way things worked out, because 2 months ago, our company was like, hey, if you've been here a year, we're going to allow you a certain amount of days a week. So we got VoIP phones, we did all this, and then this shit happened, and now it's like VoIP phones, you can't find them, because like companies are trying to buy them.
Yeah,
We're ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
But so we were like luckily ahead of the curve, so like, I've already got my VoIP phone. I had my dual monitor. I've been working from home for a couple of weeks, and then this happened, and we were already all set. It was just like, hey, everyone, you're already set to go.
See, I
go
didn't
work
even
from home.
see. I didn't even think about that. So when you said you've been doing it for a week and a half, it made me think about how for a week and a half we've been kind of bracing ourselves for what's coming with this. I did, because we're on the ass end of all this stuff. Where this is, the United States is kind of the other side of the world where this actually originated from. So this virus has spread across the globe and finally got to our side, which I don't know if y'all heard, we have more technically confirmed cases than any other country on the planet right now. But I think it's because we have more testing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're kind of handling it a little way. There's a lot of stuff out there in the social world, a lot of misinformation about a lot of things. It's kind of crazy and everything. But back to you, Cole. I'm sorry we kind of got on a little tangent there. You've been working. You've been cleaning. Have you noticed the cleaning has just been cleaning up after yourself than what the mess that you just made not too long ago?
It's literally like I vacuum every day. I've mopped. It's like cleaned out air filters. It's just like, what else can I do? Because it's like, you're stuck at home. I haven't left my apartment since Saturday.
Wow.
So it's like,
Shit.
it's
Well,
just some years like I've ran out of things to do. Like I've dusted things. I've bought paintings. Amazon. I've ordered so much shit from just because I'm like,
something to do.
I'm here. I need a painting here. This blank wall is bothering me, and it's like I need to do something about this blank wall, and then order a painting. So it's
Dude, good point. Amazon price or Amazon stock has to be going up. I mean, everybody's ordering everything.
Well, yeah, and that's another. It was already going that way, technically, and now it's getting even wilder. I'm gonna open up some answers from out there in Holler Nation because again, that's what the show is all about. Just a couple answers here, real quick, from Facebook. Brittany says Tinder filtering for my BFF. That's fucking awesome. What a good idea. Tinder filtering, full access to choose her dating fate. This is hilarious. This is your friend picking. Maybe this is the next level of Tinder, honestly. Having your friend actually pick them for you and swipe for you. Because they're probably a better judge of character than you are yourself.
Yeah, I've been around this. I've been around this strategy before many times. It's an interesting strategy. Yeah.
Rainer says RuneScape, a whole lot of RuneScape. The Journey to 99 Woodcut is just that. I don't know what that means. The Journey to 99 Woodcut. Anybody play RuneScape? Okay.
No.
Whatever, dog.
I do not.
All right, let me open up some snaps here.
Rainer, what's up, dude?
This first one's going to come from Jen. Jen's a new listener to the show. She enjoys it. It's very, very fun. You can snap her at JenDon89. That's JenDon89. And this is what Jen has to say. What have you been doing to pass the time while you're Quarantina, Valentina? What's up? It's a fucking bonfire, baby. Turn the lights out.
Yeah, she's showing you what's
I'm
up.
burning everything you motherfuckers talk about. Fuck, I want to be there. That's fun. I need to get a new one in my house. Or at my house. This next snap comes from Carla. You can snap her at Carla Ophelia at CarlaOfelia. What you been doing to pass that quarantine, girl?
Hey, JD.
Hi.
So our favorite thing during the quarantine is getting in this inflatable hot tub that my father-in-law ordered because he's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
This is your nephew,
What?
JD.
On FaceTime?
No, I'm just Snapchatting
She's
him.
just
Say hi.
Snapchatting me. That's my uncle. Hey.
And
Look at that
of course,
hot
we
tub.
have the stage right here. It has the big screen that comes down, and
Hell
we've been laying on
yeah.
the air mattresses and watching movies.
Okay, she wins.
Or sitting in the hot tub and watching movies. So we got it set, and of course, the guys have been in the studio. This is the best place to be quarantined.
No shit. I agree. To be honest. Oh. That's live drums with Will Smith.
Very well.
I'm loving
I
it.
think we're losing you on this long snap, man.
It's all right. It's okay. So just a backstory of that's actually my cousin Carla. Her and Chase, wonderful people, and that's my uncle Thurman. They own Thurman and my aunt Dawn own a place called Echo Effects Arts Campus in Shelbyville, Indiana. It is a faith-based arts and worship like building, and they basically bought this old bar and completely turned it into this like modern day church thing. But it's not just church. Like they go there for service and stuff, but they also like have dinners and they watch movies and they do all these things. And obviously they have a recording studio and fucking inflatable hot tub. Apparently, Jesus, that's crazy.
That's a lot of things in one place. Holy shit.
That's super cool.
Crazy.
Thank you so much, Adamses. That's wonderful. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm done with my current little situation now. Do we want to scoot boots onto another thing there, Brian?
Yeah, but you know what? I never got to answer your.
Oh, my
poll, and
bad.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go ahead.
can we go
That's
around?
Fine, I'll go ahead and take that opportunity right now. As far as what I have been doing during the social distancing era is I've been running a lot, dude. I've been logging some miles. My Fitbit is very happy. So I've been out exercising on my own, just running, doing my thing, and it's been really great.
Yeah, this is a good time for a lot of people to do that kind of shit. That's definitely.
Jason on Facebook says, "What I do because I never get alone time is escape to the toilet till I can feel the blood clots forming."
In the legs, he's talking about when your legs do the.
Guess so.
Yeah, I guess.
Welcome to Holler. There's always going to be shit and dicks and blood clots.
And blood clots. And Candy says she downloaded a TikTok.
Okay, she did it. She downloaded a TikTok.
I also downloaded a TikTok.
What did you say, Gracie?
Yeah!
All right. Okay. I say. Well, yeah, Cole. You've already answered. I'm getting a little drunk, guys. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
It's a weird show. We're in virtual world, and that's fine. I'll take the lead here. Let's scoot on to a little segment that we like to call Shots Fired. Let's do it.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. My money long, my wits close.
All right, Holler Nation, this is Shots Fired. If you're unfamiliar with this, if you're just now tuning in, this is the segment where all of us are going to load up a shot of something. I myself have a shot of bourbon. I'm drinking on P.H. Taylor this evening, and it is so delicious. But this is the segment where we're going to take a shot about something while we take a shot of something. And since I'm the one talking, I'm going to go ahead and kick this thing off here. My shot's fired this week. And so here's my whiskey right here, just so you can see it. So sipping on this bourbon. My shots fired goes like this, and this is involving the current pandemic. I'm seeing a lot of posts on social media, and I think things are going a little bit too far, and everybody needs to step back a second. Two things. I think America is actually doing a much better job than social media is giving us or giving ourselves credit for. I'll tell you this, man. You're not going to get everybody to stay at home no matter what the hell happens. There could be a tornado outside slinging humans in the air, and there would still be 10 dumbasses walk outside and be like, fuck it, fling me. They're going to do it, dude. So you can't stop everybody.
Hashtag fling me.
Hashtag fling them. But, like, I'm seeing people, like, post pictures of like a Walmart parking lot, and it's like, okay, I get it. There's like 30 cars there, and that's 30 people maybe that shouldn't be there, but normally there's like 100 cars there. That means 70% of people are doing the right thing. And so I'm proud of everybody for doing that. But what I really want to focus on here, especially because I have been outside in this, I run every day in the park, and there are a lot of people in the park, and I'm seeing people post, damn it, guys, you're supposed to stay inside no matter what. Listen, that's not true. You're actually supposed to go outside and get exercise. That is essential to living. Exercise is important. Just because I'm outside running in the park, that does not mean I'm playing 5-on-5 pickup basketball, for example, which would be a bad idea.
Yes.
Because that sport, we're rubbing up against each other. Everybody's breathing each other's face. If I'm running in the park and I'm not running with someone directly beside me, I'm doing the right thing. And I can tell you from myself, being in the park, I'm not seeing pickup games of basketball and things like that being played, and maybe I'm missing it, but like the real shots fired for those that are mad online would be, you guys should be mad if you're seeing like a game of ultimate frisbee, for example, being played where people are like colliding and things like that. But if you just see people walking in the park, man, that's totally safe. They're out in the open. You got to get close to people. There's got to be contact. So as long as people are walking in the park, man, I'm all for it. And people can't stay in their house and literally never leave. That's not what the quarantine is about. You can leave and get exercise. I highly suggest it. I suggest it so much, I'm going to drink whiskey to it. So
yeah.
Shots fired for
Shots that
Cheers,
fired,
guys.
brother. Do it.
Candace says, fling me. I guess she'd be one of the people that walks out in a tornado.
Fling it.
I am not surprised.
Like a monkey with poo. Just fling it.
It's disgusting.
It's a strange example.
So
That was a very strange thing.
I'll go next.
Guess what? I'm going to go next.
Oh, you go next.
Because I said so.
All right.
My shot's fired.
Aye, Captain.
I am your airline pilot. Thank you.
True.
My shot's fired is about people who don't pull all the way up at the gas pump. It's frustrating. I just need you to pull all the way up so I can pull in behind you and we can pump our gas at the same time. There's no reason for you to not go all the way forward.
I see what you mean.
The end.
Yeah, like aim it towards your gas pump. I got you. That makes sense.
What?
Like you said, people that don't pull out. Shots fired at people that don't pull out. I was like,
Yeah,
Jesus.
stop pulling out. No, don't pull up.
Gracie, this shot's for you. Boom.
Do it.
Boom.
Man, it's funny, Brian. I'll go next too, and then Cole will go afterward. It's funny.
Spooky, what's up? Spooky tuned in.
Spooky in the house. What's up, girl?
Is she not even home?
No.
Spookarella.
So
Your turn, JD.
yeah,
Sorry.
so that's okay.
Okay, we're getting distracted.
So my whole answer, it's actually very similar to Brian's. It's the people who don't understand social distancing. On half of that end, it's what Brian basically has already said. This does not mean hunker down and cover yourself in a blanket and don't do anything or any shit like that. It means more, be a little bit more aware of your the way you're using your body, the way you're actually doing shit. And I've noticed actually a lot of personal friends, because I hang out with smarter people than normal. They're actually like noticing, holy shit, well, I was watching this fucking show with Guy Fieri, he was getting really close to this guy, and I was just like, geez, 6 feet, bro, but that's one element of it. But honestly, it is more, you're supposed to go out and get exercise, all that good stuff. But here's the deal. When you can choose to be 6 feet away from another person at this present time, it's the best thing to do. Stay 6 feet away from whoever you're going to be coming in contact with while you're out there. It does not mean you can't do things that still involve other people. Just try to maintain like a balance. Try to understand like there is a reasoning for that. In this particular case, this virus that causes this disease that's happening right now, it does not, within 6 to 10 feet of after you've freaking even sneezed, it will dissipate in a way. Like, that's why they're saying stay 6 to 10 feet away from people, because you got to do that. Now, I was literally at Sheetz earlier buying some fucking beer for this show, and this like group of 4 chicks was coming up right behind me, and they were all just crowded right together, and they stood literally right behind me. They must have not gotten any fucking memos in the past 10 fucking days, but we're in a public place with more than 10 people in the building at once. I know that. You're still fucking getting right next to me. You don't know anything about the 6 feet. That's what bothers me. That bothers me. Does anybody else kind of getting that? Like I said, I'm agreeing with Brian, but you gotta fucking practice it. Preach it, practice it, do it. It's the only way for it to fucking, it's the only real preventative measure that we have right now. That's me. That frustrates me.
And are you noticing a lot of these stores, JD? They have put like X's on the ground where they want you to stand in line and different things like that. They're kind of showing you the way. So yeah, stand on the X.
That's wonderful.
I feel like 6 feet should be the limit, no matter if there's a pandemic or not.
I agree. The
6 feet should just be the fucking limit. Like,
allow me,
limit.
If I want you in my okay, everyone's bubble is now 6 feet, no matter what, pandemic and onward, forever. If I want you in the bubble, I will.
It should be your wingspan.
I will give you a notification if I want you within this bubble. I will let you know if I want you to be here at all. If I don't, just don't do it.
My wingspan is not 6 feet, but you need to be my wingspan away from me at least.
Please stand one monkey poo fling away from me. Thank you. JD, shots your way, brother. Here we go.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cole, what's up your way, dude? Shots fired. Let's go.
My shots fired is people that aren't using this, whatever your situation is, to better yourself somehow. I don't care if it's go out and run more, go get an education, read a book on something that you haven't read. Do something to better yourself. Like, don't just sit at home and just nap all day. Like, use this to do something that you either wanted to do, need to do. Like I said, read a book. There's a lot of Harvard is offering like free online classes right now.
Yeah.
Like, do something that's going to better yourself.
Absolutely, dude. Amen to that.
I love that.
Cole, you can cheers to us. Here comes your shots, dude.
Cheers, brother.
I have a Facebook shots fired.
Hell yeah, what's up?
Candy says, my shots fired is boomers in my Facebook inbox forwarding ill-informed COVID-19 chain letters every single day.
You just got to pray it away. That's all I got to say
that
about
shit
it.
is gonna happen.
I get those also, Candy. I agree. The whole thing makes me mad.
Candy, here's your shots. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you get your own.
That's different.
Cole, just to let you know, before we totally continue on, I do want to let you know what I've been using. I've been using this time. Obviously, I'm a musician. I make some shit. I've been using this time to work on some new music, and I'm really excited about when it comes out. I'm going to give everybody out in Holler Nation a free copy of the record when it's finally done, the band that I'm in. I'm also working on a mixtape, and I'm going to be starting a new live stream.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I'm going to be starting a new live stream very soon. I think I'm going to do it on Monday nights because nobody else seems to be doing it on that night. So check out Monday night. If y'all listening right now, it's Friday evening. I think the date is the 27th. If you're listening between now and this coming Monday, check me out on Monday. You will see a live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. I agree with Cole. I will say this, just as a weird sort of juxtaposition, some people are taking this time to kind of stay in the house and fucking nap a lot and do and this. And I just want to say it is okay to feel the way you feel right now. If you're anxious, if you're a little depressed, it is okay. If you need to nap, then nap. If this is the way that you need to kind of cope, this is a big deal. The whole planet is dealing with something kind of crazy right now, and I understand the kind of sort of alpha decision to like man up sort of thing. I'm not saying that's what you're saying, Cole. What I'm saying is, if you feel anxious or depressed, it's okay. We're all very, very kind of confused about what all this stuff is, but you should, just like any therapist would tell you, always try to see if you can seek out some sort of behavior that will help your brain kind of move forward, help you kind of, make, do like Brian's suggesting, exercising. Gracie's cooking with her daughter. Like, Cole is talking about like, studying some free fucking Harvard University shit. That shit is wonderful. But if you do feel like you need to nap, then nap. That's all right, because there will be time. That's one thing that this virus is doing, giving us a lot of fucking time. Maybe not all of us essential workers here, but that's just the point I wanted to make. I think it's okay if you want to nap, but it's also fucking okay to take this time and fucking try to find something and kill it. Because I'm seeing some cool shit out there from people that are doing that too. And I agree with Cole.
Dude.
I'm just saying.
Dude, I am seeing that it almost kind of put a stop to our normal kind of like mundane lives. We were all kind of in the groove of what we've done for years and years with no hesitation. And now it's forcing people outside of the box. And some people are getting extremely creative. Let me shout out Massing, a band that we've had on this podcast. They are offering.
They're killing it right now, dog.
To create a custom song. If you find, they're killing it, dude. If you can find them on Twitter or Facebook, they will literally write a song about any topic that you want, customized to you for $20. Whenever would you see this before without things like this? It's actually like opening up doors to people's days. Like I said, it got me back on track running again, which I needed to do anyway.
Oh, that's so cool.
At least shout out to that positivity that's happening,
Can we? Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Cole.
One thing before we move on is I just have to say, like, there's also a bunch of certificates or certifications you can get. Like, I love bourbon. Brian loves bourbon. We're bourbon people. So I was like, for the hell of it, looked up how to become a certified bourbon steward. So I bought the book, took the test, passed that. So now I'm a certified bourbon steward.
Dude,
so
fuck
it's just,
yes.
It's something that you appreciate, you love. Just do something just to make yourself happy during this. So you're not just stuck at home. Like I said, like JD said, if you need to nap, whatever. But if you can do something to just make yourself happy, make yourself happy.
Yeah, that's true. It is definitely showing priorities. That's what's interesting about this whole fucking pandemic. It's showing what the real priorities are, which I think is people fucking being people and doing their shit. Brian is right.
People fucking.
Can we, before we move on, because we're going to scoot on and open up some more stuff from Holler Nation on Snapchat and Facebook and all that good stuff. But before we do, can we roll with what we just were talking about right there? What's something you've probably already even said it right now, but let's go around the sections here and talk about something positive that we've done in this last 10 to 14 days that we've been dealing with this. What's something really cool specifically that you've done recently? Again, maybe you wouldn't have done if it weren't for this, or you kind of put it off.
I just answered mine. Mine was the bourbon steward thing. Like, it's a book that you have to get. You have to read the book. You have to like take a test, write an essay, and stuff like that. And I was just like, I don't have time to do that. But now it's like I actually had time to do it. So it's something that I wanted. I did. And now it's over with. So I don't think I would have had time to do it otherwise.
Brian, you mentioned running, and obviously running is, that's part of your life anyway. You just picked it back up a little bit more than normal. But is there something like different you've done in the past 2 weeks? It's like you didn't. It's like
yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you asked the question. So typically, anyone that knows me well personally, they know my parents and I, we meet up as many times as we can throughout the week, and we like to go out and have dinner together. That's the one time where we get to sit down and just like relax. And we eat out a lot. Okay, so we dine out a lot. So now that we can't dine out, our new thing that we have going on, and I love this, by the way, I just go over to their house and we cook dinner there, and I will throw on a movie because my Vudu account is loaded. Everybody that, again, knows me knows I love movies.
Yeah.
So I've got all the latest stuff, and we'll sit down and, we've knocked out so many movies. I've watched more movies in the last 10 days with my parents than I have, like, probably in the last, like, 10 years.
Is the Vudu account, so you can actually, because you normally buy, like, 4K Blu-ray videos, those come with Vudu downloads, right? So any movie that you buy,
That's
do
right.
you specifically seek out the ones that allow you to have a digital download, and you add that to that library just so you can always have it?
That's exactly right. So, like, just for example, over the last dinner, we sat down and watched 1917 in 4K, and we had dinner together, and that's a beautiful movie in 4K. Absolutely stunning.
Fucking wonderful. Gracie, what's something kind of fun? Maybe it's different that you've already said, but what's something kind of fun that you've been kind of getting into recently, especially with the fam or anything? It's like something that wouldn't have happened if it weren't for this weird-ass pandemic.
I'm purging my house. It's not really fun, but it's something that needed to be done. And now that I'm not allowed to leave, Nathan will not let me leave the house. I've been purging. So, like, things have just been going in the trash.
Are you doing the Marie Kondo motherfucking does this spark joy shit? Is that what's up?
No, I'm not. Because if I was throwing out things that didn't spark joy, I'd just be throwing the whole house out. Throw the whole bitch away.
Shit. Damn.
Just kidding. No, but I'm really purging my house. Like, getting rid of stuff, and not that fun, but it's something that needed to be done, and now that I have time to do it on the weekends, I do it.
Shout out to Brandy, who just tuned in, and she says that she talks to people that she doesn't normally get to talk to often. So.
I've been hearing a lot about that too. That's been happening for a lot of people out there. I actually saw a story recently from a gentleman named Jacob. He actually runs the Jewel City Barbershop here in Huntington, West Virginia. He posted recently about how he had actually reached out to a best friend. It used to be one of his biggest best friends in his life, and he got a chance to reach out to them before. Oh, look, Cole's got the dog. Is it a doggy? Look at that little doggy. We'll talk about the dog here in a second, but no. Long story short, he was talking about. He talked to a friend of his he hadn't talked to in a long time, and he actually told a story about how they became estranged. But this particular pandemic was actually giving them an opportunity to talk to each other. That they, in a way, they kind of hadn't talked to each other before. They squashed beef. They had a 2-hour-long conversation. They thought it was amazing, and they're going to continue talking. It was just like they got a chance to reach out over something horrible, all this crazy shit that's going on. But they got a chance to reach out to each other, and they mended some shit. They fucking knocked it all out of the park. Like, I thought that was great. Shout out to Jacob. Shout out to Jewel City Barbershop. By the way, all barbershops and salons are closed right now during all this stuff. So when all this stuff is open and that stuff comes back, make sure you go get your fucking hair cut. I know I not fucking need mine. That's for sure. And these people need your help. But yes.
I was going to say that, dude. We all need haircuts so bad. What the fuck are we going to do?
We're going to support these people.
Don't cut your own bangs, Brian. Don't do it. I'm pretty good with some clippers, though. I got you if you need me.
All right, before we move on to the next...
I don't trust you at all, Gracie. No way.
You should trust me.
Before we move on to the next thing, I got a Never Have I Ever that we're all going to do real quick. If you've done this, you have to take a big old swig or a drink or a shot or whatever, especially if you're out there in
the dog right now.
It's Wednesday the weenie dog.
Here's the deal, y'all. Again, if you've done it...
What a fun name.
If you've done it, you've got a drink. Is everybody ready? Never have I ever...
We're ready, dude. Just blow right through it.
Never have I ever written something on a toilet wall or door.
JD!
Y'all have never fucking vandalized anything before? What the fuck? Well, that's disappointing.
I'm pretty sure I've done that.
That's disappointing. Cole, what was the name of your dog again?
It's vandalism, JD.
What, JD?
What was the name of your dog again, by the way? Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
if you.
Wednesday the dog.
Oh, okay, Wednesday.
Dude,
Like
that
Wednesday.
never have I ever. That reminded me. There is
That's
one
my
of my
roommate right
favorite
there. He's
Dane
walking
Cook
in.
stand-ups.
He's walking
he's
in
like-
to
he's
put
like,
beer up,
"Who
and
the fuck
he's
are
coming
these
back, and there he
people
is.
that,
It's my roommate. This is my roommate.
Who are these people that are sitting on the toilet and like carving like "fuck you" into the walls with a knife? Who are these people?
It is me.
Shorty's watching Shorties or whatever that
Yeah.
show was.
Oh
That
shit,
cartoon.
that me. You know what I'm saying?
What is we doing, baby? Take a shit on the internet.
Dude, 2 soundboards is getting kind of wild.
That's pretty awesome, actually. We may have found something in this social distancing era.
We might have. It's very possible. So,
Jesus
Brian, you've kind of been kind of running the show here a bit on your side of things. I forgot. What are we doing next?
Yeah, don't worry, I got this. Here we go. We're gonna scoop boots to the next item. I'll tell you next.
Oh yeah.
Link up at officialholler.com.
Okay, so we want to go back to Snapchat and other social medias just to see what Holler Nation has to say about our polls that we did send out. So I'm going to kick things off with mine right here. And again, my Holler poll this evening, name something that you wouldn't normally do with people around that you typically do while you're by yourself. So let's kick this thing off with Rachel. And Rachel, I'm so sorry I don't have my soundboard up because
I got it. Wait, no, I got it, dog. I got it, doggy.
Here we go.
I got it. Here we go.
Calling for Rachel.
I hope they came through.
That is
all right.
Rachel Casha, one of our former guests here on Holler. Go back and watch her show. She was fantastic. Ray does hair. That's what she does. So if you're trapped with her, she can cut your hair. But we're not trapped with her, so we can get a haircut. That's what's up.
Damn it.
So, Rachel, here we go. What's something that you normally do on your own here while you're alone?
I like to boy style hang with my hand in my pants while
We're
watching
back on the
TV and
balls
stuff.
again.
Yes.
Like a total dude bro. I like
Everybody
to
is all
boy
over
style.
their balls. They're
Same.
all over their balls.
Same, Rachel. I also like to do that.
By the way, guys, something strange is happening. Just the way we have this virtually set up, if you happen to be watching us live, listening, and you've sent a snap to me, it is going to tell you that I screen recorded your snap. I didn't actually save or screen record anything, but we are recording the show, and so it thinks that we're recording you. So sorry to everybody that gets that notification on Snapchat. I'm not being a creep.
It's a whole, it's a whole new world right now. A
Okay.
whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes.
You can look what you done. Mike writes us and says he watches WWE weekly top 10s.
Oh,
so
fuck
I guess
yeah.
WWE is his secret pleasure. He watches that when no one is around, it looks like. Thank you
Hey, that
for,
shit's coming. Hey,
snapping
by the
the
way,
show.
WWE is probably having a pretty wonderful situation right now with all this shit. Have you seen recently what they've been doing? Obviously, all sports, nothing is happening, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But WWE is still having matches, but with no audience, and it's actually becoming an interesting part of professional wrestling. Like having no audience has now changed the game, and
I
how
thought the memes were fake.
no, it's real. It's actually
I
happening.
didn't realize that was real. Oh my god.
It's crazy. It's changing the way you even can see this shit. It's so weird. I highly suggest everybody go back in the last 10 days or so and watch some weird WWE shit. The capstone of the whole thing was when on Stone Cold Steve Austin Day, which was March 16th or 3/16, Stone Cold came out and said, basically, if you're here to celebrate, Steve Austin Day, give me a hell yeah. And then it was just silence. It was just silence.
Yeah,
after that.
dude.
Total silence.
Hey, man, the next snap comes in from listener Kara Shea. Kara Shea says, picking noses and wedgies. So once again, hands are in the pants. Here
Hands,
we go.
pants.
Everybody has their hands in their pants.
And then they immediately to their faces, which is just, wow, that's weird.
This is why we have to wash our hands, you guys. I get it now. Everybody has their hands down their pants. They got their balls on their legs, balls on the couch, balls on a dog, hands in their pants. This next snap comes from Holler Pluto. She says, I sit around naked.
Sickness.
I really don't do that when people are around. And I also sing a lot. Not necessarily because I'm naked or when I'm naked, but just because I like to sing when I'm alone. And I also talk to myself sometimes. You know what? I'm on board with all of that. I totally agree. I do all of those same things, and I think that just makes us normal.
You know what? I was going to say, when we're all alone, are we just literally like 2 sheets of paper away from being clinically insane? I think that's what it is. I think we're just
yeah, I think so.
literally when we're
and then
alone,
we just get online
think
and
we're
fake it with
alone.
our status updates.
Shit.
And that's gonna be all of the snaps from me this evening. So I went ahead and exhausted all mine, by the way. So JD, you want to move on to your holler poll?
Yeah. Should because I have. Let me check. Let's check a couple little elements of the Facebook real quick and see what people are saying. Actually, hell yeah, Gracie, do you have any live comments you want to talk about real quick? Any live shit?
Sure. Let's go over to Facebook Live, and pretty much we've got LaCandace here doing all the talking, and she says,
we just been chatting.
She says, my mom talks to herself so much, and yeah, I do talk to myself a lot though. I really do. I pep talk myself through things, but man, I'm a loner. I can go by myself all day. I can talk to myself all day and work myself through things. I can work myself.
Sickness. I like it.
My hands are back in the pants. Here we go.
Back in your pants.
All right.
Wait, you're not even wearing pants half the time, so.
I could not be wearing pants right now. You have no idea.
It's true.
Sickness. Let me
Cole's
look
trying
and
to look
see.
in my box.
Cole's really trying to get in the camera to see if he can get in there.
All right. Can we do a
work
thing?
That way, guys?
I want to do a thing. real quick. This is a visual element thing.
JD, you always want to do things.
Oh, So.
He's like, everybody take their pants off and stand up. You're like, Jesus Christ.
What?
All right, not doing it. This is what I want to do. All right, so we've never done this before, so I'm just want to get weird with it. And this has nothing to do with audio. So if you're listening to the audio portion of this, go fuck yourself. Does everybody kind of know where they are stream-wise, where they are? So I'm in the top right of the screen. Cole's in the top left of the screen. Brian's in the bottom left, and Gracie's in the bottom right. So if I could get everybody to somehow reach out their hands into the center area. So what I'm doing is now I'm reaching toward the center. Yeah, Gracie, go up a little bit more. There we go. Cole. Brian is just holding his. I need to see more arm, Brian.
Brian, all I see.
Go up more. Go up more, Gracie. Go up more. Use your other arm. You're blocking your own face, Gracie. God. Use the other arm.
But do you want me to touch Brian's hand?
I want us all to touch hands. It's the only way we can do it. We're practicing safe social distancing.
I can only touch Brian's. Okay, sorry.
No, do it all.
You better screenshot this.
Look at how bad Gracie's doing. I'm trying so hard. Gracie, use your other hand. Use your other arm and reach in the same direction. Just do it better. Do it better.
She can't use her other arm. She doesn't know how.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Whatever.
We're doing just fine. Look at how the dudes are doing just fine. We're all holding hands together.
But I'm not going to touch Brian's hand if I'm using this arm.
Okay, Gracie, same arm, different direction, you idiot.
She has her forearm.
What are you doing now? Damn it. All right, whatever. Big deal. Okay, we did it.
I'm leaving. I hate today.
The only thing funnier is if we made Gracie read words right now.
Yeah, no shit. Words. Gracie, will you read the first?
Word for word.
Leave me alone, Brandy.
All right, I'm gonna open up the last of my snaps. We're gonna.
Brittany says to the corners.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, everybody, do it. Do this. Keep doing. Gracie, keep doing it.
Okay, you said reach to the side.
Oh my God. Oh, I wish I could punch you right now. Fuck.
The corner?
Is there a way to punch people in social distancing? All right, here we go. Okay, Brian's not doing it now. Shit! Gracie's not doing it now. Fuck! There we go. Hey, we're all holding hands.
I am doing it.
There we go. We're holding hands. Hey, everyone, practice safe social distancing. All right, we're done. All right, we're done. I'm going to open the last of my snaps. We're going to finish talking about shit. Yeah, and then we're going to fucking get off the internet. Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right. This next snap comes. comes from Slater. You can snap him at Steez and Crackers. That's STEEZND What have you been doing during the quarantine, Slater? Fighting cops and fucking men. And this is what he... Oh, okay, yeah, that was the answer. No, it was perfect. Fighting cops and fucking men. Great. This next snap comes from Snapstar Nikki.
Fun at parties.
You can snap her at Nicklyn322. It's NIKLYN322. This is her answer.
I am actually not social distancing because in North Carolina, legal services are an essential service.
Okay.
So I am still going to work every day and still dealing with the public every day doing real estate closings.
Can that not...
So I don't have any pastimes during my social distancing because I'm not.
I hate that for you. I'm so sorry. Can't that stuff be
Sell
fucking...
those houses.
Can't that shit be done fucking remotely anyway? I mean, shit. If you need a signature,
Yes.
you can do electronic signatures, right? You know what? This is a wonderful question for our good buddy Cole. Hey, Cole. Why can't that shit be done motherfucking remotely? What's up?
It can be.
That's the answer.
North Carolina.
It can be.
So what would what do you think in her situation? What's stopping that from happening for her? Is it just her law office, maybe, or the way that maybe North Carolina state law is, or
Closings will be like.
sorry, say that. Repeat that again.
We're closing on this house this certain day, so everyone.
One more time.
So everyone's supposed to come in and sign on that day, so that day.
Okay.
But you can literally just be like, "Hey, here's the documents. You can sign, and then we'll mail it in together, mail it to the law office." Like when I was a real estate agent prior to going to law school, what we would do sometimes, we would just be like, "We'll mail it to you, you sign it, then mail it back to us. We'll mail it to the next person, they'll sign it, mail it back to us, and then we'll file it."
So, what do you think really is what's stopping her from just doing this remotely at home? Is you think it's the office itself as being fucking old school or some shit?
Yes, 100%. That's what I think. We're gonna get it done today. So fuck the coronavirus. We don't care if we get it or not. Everyone come in. Let's all hug, sign, share the same pen. Let's just do it all.
Well, I'm very sorry, Nikki. Grab by the pussy, whatever you gotta do. I'm very sorry, Nikki, that you have to deal with that. That sucks so bad. It really is horrible that your, whatever you would call your managers, your owners, your fucking people in charge of you are making you have to do that, especially for something that can be done from remotely. I mean, like literally, wasn't that a thing that even our dipshit President Trump had said? You need to work from home if you can, and I guarantee you that you can work from home. So your owner's a dipshit, your management sucks, and you should find another job. That's what I think.
I am petting a dog.
All right, got two more snaps. This one's from Will. You can send him at Perry-Will. He says, I've been catching up, binge watching, and starting new series of shows. So it was the same answer that I had before. Wonderful shit. I hope Tiger King is you're very happy with that shit. This snap is going to come from Corey, and sorry, I had to play a little Hanson real quickly. Just for that. Corey,
Rob, welcome to the live stream, pal.
Rob, what up?
Hey, Rob.
Corey, you can send him at Lucopenia567. This is what you got to say.
Well, for social distancing, yeah. Been cleaning the house, eating a lot of fatty foods. Thanks, Mom. And wiping my butt. Appreciate.
Sick.
Back in the pants.
Back in the pants. So many pants things.
Not wiping.
Right, he wasn't wiping his butt before, but now he is, thanks to social
Maybe it's
distancing.
because he hoarded all the toilet paper.
Oh,
That's a horrible answer.
I live close
Why
to
is that a horrible answer? It makes sense to me.
I live close to a.
I hate you.
I live close to a
so much,
Kroger.
Cole. I don't even know you that well.
It's not very far. I can actually see from the back of my house, like from my bathroom window, I can see the trucks coming into the Kroger, loading in the stuff. So I know when their actual schedule is. So whenever the riots come, guys, I actually know when the shipments come in. So if we ever need to ransack, you holler at your boy. We got this on lock. This next snap comes from it's from Rachel. You can snap her at Rado's hair. And this is the last snap of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is what she got to say. Let's go.
Holler. So right now, I am splitting tasks up to things that need to be done around the house and never get done. So you can see my lack of painter's tape because I managed to paint that wall.
Oh,
I've
sick.
got some more walls to paint and take down and move. I've got a tiling project to do in the bathroom, some yard work, but I'm also not doing too much so I don't get like, I got a bad back. So when I'm not doing that, I'm drinking and playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. Anybody else, by the way, anybody on a Switch right here in this situation? None of us?
I do not.
I'm about to buy one because Animal Crossing New Horizons looks fucking amazing. Has anybody heard about this
You
game?
can play Animal Crossing.
Taking over the world, yeah.
So like I've literally been watching people stream on that. It's like it's zen. I can almost do yoga to watching people fucking play this game. It's fucking amazing. Got another Never Have I Ever card.
Let's go.
Everybody ready? This is a bad one. Nobody's gonna do this.
Facebook Live. This is you guys too. If this is
Yeah.
you, gotta drink.
Never have I ever had sex in a cornfield.
Are we in Iowa again?
When did we go back to Iowa? Fuck. When did we go? When did we get back to Iowa? Oh, this is when we got back to Iowa.
I was like, you should have had that while you were reading it.
I should have. I fucked up.
Willem is in the house. What's up, Willem?
I don't want to be in Iowa anymore. I want to be in Paris.
Brittany says China hasn't been able to make the chips for the Switches. They're like $1,000 right now. JD, stop jacking off the Eiffel Tower.
JD, stop traveling. You can't do that right now.
Come on, guys. That's the only way we can. New York, New York, yeah.
Jesus.
I want to wake up in the city that never sleeps. Yeah.
Oh, candy.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Hey, I'm at work now. Hey, guys, I'm at work. Look at me at work. Hi, I'm at work. Would you like some beer? Here you go. Look, there's video games.
Hi, my name is JD. I'll be your server today. Can I interest you in a sweet tea or a Pepsi?
Twice for an appetizer.
Here's our beer. Here's our dog thing.
JD, dear God, do you have any more snaps to
I don't think I do, but I do have one more Never Have I Ever card, then we'll scoop boots.
Okay, let's go.
And this one says, never have I ever, okay. Never have I ever lied to my boss and got caught.
I've never got caught.
So you've lied to your boss.
I'm good at lying. So
Oh!
for a living.
Oh.
He almost accepted.
This is a trap.
Oh, okay. This is a good one for. All right, this is a good one.
Brian.
It's got one more. This is a good one for Holler Nation. I don't know. We'll see how many people fucking take with this one. But never have I ever done more than 10 shots in one night. Can I get a shots fired, please, Brian? Can I get a shots fired real quick?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I got you right here, dude.
Hey, Brian.
Sorry, Cole, I couldn't hear you over the gunfire. What's up, dude?
It's my 21st birthday. I did 10 shots. I think in a row.
Oh, fuck.
Done that many times. I should have taken like 10 shots to the 10 shots right there.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that we're you want to hit the little transition button again over there, Brian?
Yeah, sure, let's do it. Here we go.
Thing?
Link up at officialholler.com.
Thank you so much for everybody for checking us out. I want to shout out Zugma is a wonderful band. They did our theme music. The song is called Jerry Diesel. It's from a record called Recreational Vehicles. They're an awesome band. Buy their stuff on Bandcamp. Buy their stream their stuff on Spotify. This is a groovy ass fucking group. They play some like kick ass like electro jam shit that even if you don't like that style of music, you would fucking groove to this. This shit's fucking fun. Again, the song is called Jerry Diesel.
I agree.
It's from the record Recreational Vehicles. It's from a band called Zugma. Zoogma. Check that shit out. Fuck. Cole.
Wait. Don't go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere. Cole, do you want to do a shot?
Okay.
Do a shot with me.
What? Oh.
So wait a
Go
second.
on,
You've got the.
Cole.
Hang on. Let
While
me get.
you guys
Hang
are
on.
doing some shots,
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
gonna
some
pull.
information to share with our friends.
Let me pull up.
Oh, good night. Whatever. I can do this while JD's gone. So, if you're local or you are living in West Virginia, I don't know how it is for other states, so I'm sorry, I don't have that information for you. But if you're West Virginia and we all know the coronavirus is going out and people are getting laid off or furloughed, I know that means the same thing, but furloughed's a fancier word. If you go to workforcewestvirginia.org, you can file for unemployment, and it's right at the very front of the page. It says COVID-19 and unemployment updates. It's going to walk you straight through it. You're going to click on start here, but it's going to tell you straight up. Due to an influx in website traffic in response to COVID-19 outbreak, Workforce West Virginia's systems are experiencing disruptions and temporary outages. So you just have to be patient with it. But it's going to help you if you've been laid off because of this. And it's going to ask you straight away if you've been laid off because of COVID-19. And you just say yes. You tell them yes because that's the reason.
Yeah.
Do this. The government's going to help you. It's not shameful to ask for help. Don't be too proud. Get help so you're not in trouble.
Yes.
Gracie, can you give that URL one more time?
Yes, sorry. Workforcewv.org.
That's awesome, Gracie. That is excellent info. And I know a lot of people are worried. And you're exactly right. The corporations are going to be helped out eventually. The people are going to be helped out eventually. Guys, don't lose your shit. Everything's going to be fine. I get it. It's not ideal. But Gracie, that's excellent info. Thank you so much for sharing.
And I do want to bring up too. This just happened today. If you're listening now, maybe don't keep up with the standard sort of mainstream news. The bill that was passed, it was like $2 billion or $1 trillion stimulus package for the coronavirus. It passed that. Well, a couple trillion. It passed the House, passed the Senate. It was just signed into law by Trump. So you're going to be learning more information over the next couple weeks about what's going to happen. There is a guaranteed amount of money you're actually going to be getting from the government. If you apply for unemployment and get accepted, which there in a lot of places the governors have actually expedited that process of getting accepted into unemployment, especially because of this. You're going to get an extra bit of money to help you out with that stuff. It might not be as much.
Buy that Nintendo Switch.
Well, okay.
Do not buy the Nintendo Switch with your stimulus check. Stop it, Brian.
If you had, and this is something I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk to Cole a little bit about this before we sign right off. Cole, technically the check, the big lump sum check that people are going to end up getting, is meant to stimulate the economy. Is that money that you can do with what you want? Is that money that you should be using to pay? What do you think? I mean, it's not necessarily a legal sort of question, but this is more like something I think you would know a good answer to. What do you do with that extra money that you're going to end up getting a bit from that's supposed to stimulate the economy?
First off, a lot of people, this isn't just like an economic thing where it's like the economy's down. This is a big thing. So usually if you owe the IRS or state money, they're not going to allow you to get this check. You're actually going to be able to get this one according to everything that's passed. So the max you're going to get is $1,200 per person, $500 per child. So if you're a single parent that has one child, you're going to get a max of $1,700. And there's a surge in the window. So
Hi, Surge.
yeah, you're going to get this money, and it's basically for you to do whatever you want to with it. But it's kind of meant to basically be like, go spend it on something that's going to stimulate the economy. So JD, I'm sure you're going to agree with this. Spend local. Try to spend it somewhere that's a small business, someone that it's actually going to benefit more than the others. Don't go to big corporate offices where it may be just another drop in the bucket. Go to someone that may save their business. So
yeah, what
get
a
that
wonderful
money, spend local, try to
Yeah, that's a great fucking tip right there. To be honest, that's probably the best possible answer you could give, and that's nationwide right there. That's nationwide. Look at that dog right there. What a doggy. Little Serge Tankian. He finally showed up. What a great little dude. God, what a great dog. No, that's probably some of the best advice you could possibly give in that situation, because again, this is extra money on top. I mean, it's not extra as in like a lot of these people that are getting, most of the people that are affected by this are losing hours and or losing their positions. Not sure when they can go back to work. So hey doggy, what's that? They're not sure when they're going to return. This is really just meant to be a sort of stipend sort of thing to kind of help them out. This does not mean this is the end all be all. I mean, if this shit goes on for as long as it possibly might have to, you might see another bill getting passed. It might not be as much as this one, but something like that could happen. But yeah, just everybody, please, if you're losing hours on this, apply for lost wages for your unemployment via your state if you have the ability to. If you're watching from another country, which we do have some friends from there, look into your what your country is doing or what your province is doing for people that are put out of a job by this situation, because the entire planet's dealing with this. Just be vigilant. Stay 6 feet away from each other. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds every time you do it.
You guys, you're actually not doing so bad.
You're
Social
not.
media
Yeah, everybody's doing
It's going to make
killer.
you think that everything is horrible. United States is doing a fantastic job, actually. So,
I do want to also bring up,
as always.
this was a point that I made before. Again, this is for reassurance for people. You're going to start seeing a lot more cases of this virus happening very, very soon. And that's only because we're increasing our testing capability. We're not getting the virus more or anything. I mean, that still can happen, but the way this virus is, because it's so new, and the virus itself doesn't fucking kill you. It's what can happen to you after you get it. This is a virus. You have to deal with it like any other virus. That's how it is. It's just so new that things are so, different. But you
grab them by the pussy.
Just grab them by the pussy and don't do that. Wait.
Grab the virus by the pussy.
6 feet away from the pussy.
That's disgusting.
And also, going back to what JD was saying, and Gracie, listen, folks, unemployment can take up to 2 weeks to get right now because of how many people are on it.
Yeah.
The stimulus package also is going to be pretty much giving you an extra $600 a week on top of what your regular unemployment would be. What's going on? So apply early, because even if you're like, well, I think I'm still good for a while, I may wait and see what happens. Just go apply.
Go ahead and
because
apply.
by the time that it actually would go through, maybe the time when you're in trouble.
Stimulus check. Apply directly to the forehead.
Again, you're going to see things. It's going to start ramping up more. It's just because we're getting better at testing. That's all. Again, this is also another sort of piece of advice I'd like to give to everybody. I'm sure you're getting plenty of advice from a lot of people. They're way more qualified than me. But one of the best things that I got to see before was, instead of acting like you might get this virus, you should go ahead and act like you already have it, and that you're not showing symptoms, and that you are practicing safe social distancing and doing the right things to stop the spread. That's the whole point, stopping the spread. Again, acting like you don't have it and that you might pick it up is a little bit more dangerous than acting like you do have it and being more vigilant and being more careful. That's the way to go. There's Gracie's fucking yawn. That's how she knows she's fucking tired. Ready to fucking leave. There's a monster.
But the monster's not here.
Well, the monster is here
The
now.
monster is coming.
The monsters came.
There's times in life where you got to stare down the monster.
But this is it. Yeah.
It's breakfast time.
Oh, what a good song.
Holler, bitches.
Yeah, can I get like 6 more? Give me 6 more. I'm going to count them down.
Absolutely.
6 more.
Oh, yeah! Rachel! We've got a monster. The monster is coming. The monster is coming. In life where you got to stare down the monster. We've got a monster that's looming, but the monster.
That song is going to stick in my head the rest of the night. Great.
Hell yeah. All right, well, hey, what's everybody doing after this? What are we all going to do in our own fucking homes? What's going on? Go around the fucking table.
Netflix and chill with my dog.
Netflix and chill. Gracie, what's up?
Going to fucking bed. What do you
Gracie's
mean?
going to bed. Cole, what are you doing?
Been yawning the whole damn time. I'm so tired.
Probably going to order Taco Bell and then hate myself in the morning.
Sick.
Because it's free right now.
I'm going to do at least one more Jaeger bomb, chug a couple more of these Budweisers. And thank you so much, Holler Nation, for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Thanks for dealing with our crazy, glitchy situation. This might be the way we do this show in the next few weeks. We're not sure, but this was a lot of fun. I want to thank every one of you guys so much. This was really cool. I'm really glad that it worked out the way that it did. You guys are so great.
It was great, man.
I'm specifically talking to the three other people that I'm fucking hanging out with right now virtually. I love you guys to death. Cole, I miss you, brother. When this shit's over with, we're coming to fucking Florida. We're doing Holler in Florida. Holler's going to take a field trip. Holler Live is happening in Florida. It's going to happen. We're going to make it happen.
Who needs Florida man when you can have Florida men? Right, Gracie?
That's right.
God bless y'all. Does anybody have any other last little responses or last little things that you need?
Rob wants to know if he can pet the dog.
He says, "Can I pet that dog?"
Yeah.
Can I pet that dog?
Can you bring the dog back up? Can we all pet it? Virtually pet it?
Dude, guys, I'm sorry. He's snoring on the
couch.
He's in his cocoon.
Oh, God bless. Little Serge Tankian. Love that little dude. Well, shit, y'all. Yeah, let's do one more last little cheers while we're holding stuff up. Gracie, you're probably not drinking anything right now, but that's okay. Everybody, go ahead. Everybody, go ahead and clink the webcam in front of you. Let's fucking cheers, babies. Hell yeah.
What is it doing, baby? Take a shit on the internet.
We got beef?
Where in the world is
Carmen San Diego.
You can love, but you better not do. My name is Jeff. Sega.
Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful damn evening.
Bye.
Peace.